Hey guys, Josh from the Ancient History Guy here, and today we have finally reached the climactic showdown between Pompey and Caesar. After his conquest in Gaul, Caesar was unpopular with the Senate, but massively popular with the people of Rome. The senators began to fear that Caesar wanted to copy the dictator Sulla's brutal takeover. Caesar had felt threatened by this and therefore decided his best bet to stay alive was to fight. Pompey, a former friend of Caesar, had now joined these senators and had made bold claims that he could stamp his foot anywhere and troops would spring up. The only problem with this claim was this: quite a lot of Pompey's own veterans liked Caesar. He had, after all, given them the land on which they now made their living. As a result, many instead sided with Caesar rather than Pompey, meaning Pompey had to rely on Rome's other provinces and reassemble his army in Greece rather than in Italy. This meant that Pompey and the senators had to leave Italy to Caesar and move to Greece. However, in their haste to get things moving, they flat out forgot all about the treasury, meaning Caesar was able to walk into Rome and found all of this convenient gold just there waiting for him. After a bit of a delay getting across into Greece, Caesar finally landed in 48 BC. Pompey, however, did not want to fight Caesar, knowing that he still had troops en route from Turkey. However, in July that year, Pompey managed to beat back Caesar for a short time. However, Caesar managed to regroup and then met Pompey at the Battle of Pharsalus in August. Pompey, however, was pressured into battle by the senators who were with him. However, he believed his stronger cavalry could crush Caesar. Caesar, noticing that Pompey was preparing for a massive cavalry charge, moved troops around and told them to use their javelins as spears against the charge. Pompey's cavalry had not been expecting this and as a result were driven back. At the same time, Caesar's experienced centurions calmly led their troops against the massive line Pompey had assembled in front of them. This calmness, along with Pompey's failed cavalry charge, meant Caesar was able to carry the day. Pompey fled to Egypt but was assassinated by his men upon reaching Egyptian soil. Caesar was disgusted by this act and had the assassins executed. Caesar then quickly helped the Queen of Egypt, Cleopatra, win the civil war after the two became lovers. After winning the Egyptian civil war, Caesar returned to Rome and was elected dictator for life in 44 BC. In Rome, many senators began to suspect Caesar was planning on making himself king. This was a theory largely based on the fact that he had started wearing some purple items, which was largely seen as a sign of royalty. Fearing a monarchy, many senators, including a Marcus Licinius Brutus, a man Caesar had spared from execution during the civil war for supporting Pompey, began to plan an assassination attempt on the famous general. On the 15th of March 44 BC, Brutus, along with roughly 60 other conspirators, stabbed Caesar 22 times. Caesar, distraught over having been stabbed by a man he had forgiven, apparently gave up resisting, and with that the great general and statesman Julius Caesar was killed. His death brought a short time of instability to the empire, with generals and senators all squabbling to grab power. Eventually, after another bloody civil war, Caesar's brilliant nephew, Gaius Octavian, became emperor, bringing an end to the Roman Republic and bringing about the dawn of a rapid Roman expansion and the Roman Empire. And that concludes our short series on Julius Caesar. If you've enjoyed, leave a like and give it a share. I've been Josh from the Ancient History Guy. Hope you have a good day, and I'll see you later.